Alrighty guys, welcome back. It's time for another week's worth of Fallout 3. This time what I got planned here is to wrap up a rather ongoing side quest that we've been doing for quite a while. And actually this last part here with the Wasteland Survival Guide is not going to take a whole bit of time. We only have to do a little bit of few stuff and only have to go to a new location, and that's pretty much it. So Moira, how about we wrap things up?
Hey, don't mind the smell. The last chapter's a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole, and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first?
Let's do a little bit of a history lesson.
Don't be so sure. You'd be surprised how confused people get, even about important things. In this case, I'm talking about Rivet City. It's the most successful survivor settlement around, but no one here really knows how it started. Of course, that's why it's important to know how a place like that succeeded. So I need you to go there and do some researching. Oh, now I can't wait for what you find out down there. And check around to make sure you're hearing the real deal.
Yep, with that, let's go ahead and head on over to Rivet City and catch up on some people to get the scoop, how it all started.
Hey, anything going on?
Yeah, but first, let's go ahead and do a bit of a... Here, let's remove that. A bit of a side trip on over to the GNR building right here. Suddenly super mutants. Shit. Alright. Can't see. Oh, that guy's stuck. There we go.
Sound the all clear.
Not really. I still see some more over there. Go ahead and take what I can get. Yeah, I figured it might be worth bringing this up here. Apparently somebody was not really pleased by the idea that I'm just abusing the hell out of bullet time. And with that I say, why not use it? Granted, it's one of the mods that provides it here, but I think it's understandable why I want to use it. Is one, well, with the mod that with Wanderer's Edition and what it provides is that they can dish out the same amount of damage as much as I can do it to them. So if I need to have the upper hand with bullet time, I just gotta use it. And also, a bit of like on the animation side of things, it's kind of clunky in order to like gain good control and trying to like maintain a good shot when they're moving, because they could like easily snap their direction like quite easily. You can screw up your shot. So having a bit of a slowdown kind of helps. I don't know, that's my reasoning. I like it. If all else fails, all I can say is deal with it. But anyways. Up through the studios and having to snag a quick thing somewhere, wherever it is. Yeah, right here. What? Why does it say caution? Well, yeah, well, 3 dogs just in the other room, but oh well. I should be fine. Anyway, that was just for the big book of science. That's all there is to it. Anyway, now let's head on over to Rivet City. And we are back in Rivet City, seeing how... Let's take a look how the marketplace has been doing here, huh? Everything been all hunky-dory? I would assume so. While I'm here, I'm actually going to have to do a couple of things before I do that whole history stuff. So I have something I want to purchase from you.
This is a quick fix. I mean, that's the name of our shop. Polly and mine, that is. My name is Cindy. Cindy Cantelli.
I think you've been sampling your own stuff. Let's be nice and let's just go do some business.
We've got all kinds of chems.
All kinds? Even some of the more one-time deals, like this thing here? I actually do want to grab a hold of that one. Actually, do I have any chems on me right now that I can sell? Nah, I probably already prepared my inventory before I started, that's why. But there you go.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Yes.
I'm sure you'll be back soon.
Yes.
Anyway, the reason why I bought those Ant Queen pheromones is that there's a bit of a side thing. I don't remember if I showed you on this on screen or whatever while I was during my first visit, but we did a bit of a talk with Angela and Diego about there's some sort of like romantic relationship going on between those and how that's a bit complicated, but I'm gonna help speed things up.
Welcome to Gary's Galley. Can I take your order?
Look over this way, please. But yeah.
Well, one of us is. Sometimes it seems like he doesn't even know I'm there.
Well, how about a little something to help make things a little bit more woo?
Really? Oh, thank you. I just know I can seduce Diego with this. Then you'll have to marry me. We'll be so happy.
Wow. Yeah, that's the way you have to do it. You have to convince a religious man in order to get things going on. There you go.
Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
She still talks to me like I'm a customer. But yeah, reason why I did that is so that we can go ahead and initiate a little bit of a unmarked quest here. It's going to take a couple of days for things to get going. So we'll be back here pretty much at the end of the stuff that I have doing here. And when I do, not only will I get a bit of a positive karma for having to do this thing, but also due to the fact that I have Wanderer's Edition installed, I also get myself a little bit of a plus 10 skill bonus to something, and we'll show that when it becomes relevant. Actually, while I'm here, let's go ahead and do a bit of a
Decided to check
weapon
out
shopping. Alright, let's see what you have. Alright, it seems just mainly getting some ammo out of this is all I really needed. Also, I want to go ahead and sell that shotgun because I do think it's a bit misleading about the damage output that it does, so I guess sticking just combat shotgun will be just fine.
A pleasure doing.
Which means I need to go ahead and rebind that combat thing. Here, back to 5. Okay, done. Alright, so who here seems to be a bit more knowledgeable about this place? Probably this gentleman right over here.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member.
You.
I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers. Straight to the point. I like that.
Well, not really business in that sense, but more like having to get some information out of you.
Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the Wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave?
Speech check?
That's just a technicality, really. This wasn't what you'd call a settlement until I whipped them all into shape. More of a camp, really. But I suppose if you really care about what they have to say, you could grill some of the hangar deck rabble. Don't expect a speck of truth from them, especially not that bartending crone, Belle Bonnie. She tells the most disgusting lies. Precisely. After sponsoring the settlement and organizing the city council, I took my rightful place at its head. Oh, of course, we're all equals there. People would complain if we didn't at least say that. But you and I know better, don't we?
So this Belle Bonnie person, seeing how that he's saying that that person spills lies, probably best we get the information anyway, even though that it is lies. Best to get somebody else's perspective, don't you think?
Come back soon.
Alright, so where I might find this Belle Bonnie person?
I'll be right with you.
Don't mind me.
That's Mei Wong. Hey, you know what? Something just came across my mind. Did I not finish the... Oh. No, I didn't. Yeah, I think I might have to do that. I think I might have to double check and see about... I'm pretty sure I already talked to her about accepting Brian Wilkes back into this place, so...
Good to see you. Stay away from me. What do you want? Are you one of them?
Mm-hmm. What? No.
I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you. I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister. I'm afraid he's after me.
Hmm? Really? Don't worry, I won't turn you in.
Really? Oh, thank you. Can you help me? I've been so worried with him around. I can hardly sleep at night.
Yeah, you know what? Here, I'll give you the caps so you can get yourself a gun.
Thank you. I'll go to Flak and Shrapnel's just before closing. I don't have anything to give you, but I think I can trust you with a secret. If you ever go up north, there is a secret slave hideout called Temple of the Union. You might find them useful.
Huh. Interesting bit of intel. This ought to help. Also, you seem to be stuck. There you go. So we got ourselves a bit of a new location on the map. Wherever it's at. Supposed to be... Yeah, here it is. Temple of the Union. Alright, so a bit of a place that we can take a look at in sometime in the future. But anyways, having to locate this Bell Bonnie person still. Okay, so I couldn't locate this Bell Bonnie person in relatively short time, so I just had to go ahead and head on over to where I was meant to go to. That is Pinkerton's place once more. I figured that those Mirelurks would still be around. Nothing like just go ahead and sneak past them and be just a-okay. Besides, there is something that we do need to pick up here as well. And I overlooked this right here. Another DC medicine thing. Oh, nice. We got another perk on that. Actually, you know what? From what I've been told, I don't even have to talk to Pinkerton here. I can actually take a look in here. I do have legitimate access to this thing anyway. City Founder's Log. And there's the optional thing. Just like that. So yeah, this whole time of searching for Bell Bonnie was like pointless. Because I knew ahead of time on what I had to do. Ah, whatevs. I'm trying to be legitimate here, but... ah, well. Now it's only a matter of time that I just need to go ahead and sneak past the Mirelurks. And that was painless. Alright, let's head back to Moira. Alright, Moira, I got your history report right here.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started? Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it.
Usual snide remark.
Well, this data looks legitimate. An outgrowth of a science station, huh? Just goes to show what I always say about cleverness. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these. For the next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future.
I could have gotten a discount on that ammunition I just got. Oops. Well, anyways.
I've got to do a section on working with old computer electronics, so there's some research to be done in the old RobCo production facility. Also, there used to be a big library out there. Imagine a whole building full of books. I'll need you to gather information there for me. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be?
Puts a smile to my face when I take a look at old MS-DOS computers. How about that?
It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But a trader gave me this RobCo processor widget. He said it's worth a fortune. According to him, if it's connected to the mainframe in the RobCo factory, you could have access to all the robots you'd ever want. Now that would be a great example of how to harness technology, wouldn't it?
Imagine that. My own army of robots. Contained within a building. I thought I was going to let it roam with me, so much for that. But okay, I can do it.
Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the RobCo production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there.
Alright, good stuff.
Try not to die.
That's rather well assuring, but okay then. So yeah, the RobCo facility is a place that I purposely looked on over when I went to Tempity Tower the first time over. So yeah, now we have a reason to go inside. Yeah, we seem to be okay here. No random encounters. Okay, good. Well, there's the guy with his own set of robots. He can have his own robot army. Why can't I? That roams with me as I go. Well, time to head inside and see what we got here. Okay, so RobCo facility. I'm assuming they're just displays and not the actual thing. Not entirely sure what I'm gonna find here with, like, any kind of danger. Freeware book. Good. Oh, there's that line book. You know, like I said, I do have everything's all prepped up ahead of time, knowing what I need to grab. So, got that line book. Just remind me of what kind of set of skill points I need to allocate for my next level up. I don't know whether or not to go for either big guns or speech. That's what I have a feeling I wanted to do. I mean, let's have a look-see. Because we already got some of the more important stuff all the way on up. As for everything else, it's probably like either I want to go for like the unarmed or melee. I don't know, there's some possible good ones. Actually, if I want to go ahead and... Whoa. Okay, light didn't update, but... Yeah, if I want to be able to expand my arsenal of weapons... Okay. Robot sitting on the can. Oh. Probably a couple of good little pecks with this here will do. So yeah, like I was saying, I figured I need to go ahead and expand my arsenal with weaponry. And I figured big guns will be the next thing to do, because seeing how as I level up, more dangerous the enemies are going to be, so I need a lot more firepower. So we do have a bit of infestation problem around here. Well, that's okay. At least I can punch them to death. Just the one kind. So things have been pretty active going on with things in the gaming community, especially with the news about how there's pay for modding going about with Skyrim. Well, it was that at first, but then I think they just decided to take it down due to the whole backlash of it. For me, I would have been fine with it either way, whether they decide to keep it or just remove it. I am completely okay with when someone produces an extensive amount of work, they should get paid for it. But of course, it really wasn't all that well executed. I tried to keep a fairly understandable stance with the whole issue, but of course the other majority are like very close-minded and not really thinking about the the reasoning behind it. And that one's empty. Then again, I'm just going to be the guy that just stand by the sidelines and do nothing. But what am I saying? I already voiced my opinion. I'm okay with it. It just means that the creators need to step up their game. Then again, there are people who are willing to go ahead and steal and put it on other sites. So I don't know what I'm thinking. I've been getting a whole bunch of those sensor modules rather than the other kind of components for that bottle cap mine. Ah. And I still kept having the tendency of finding a whole buttload of those bottle caps. Alright, so what kind of notable stuff have we already gotten down here? I didn't notice those pre-order books and that stealth boy and... Punchy, punchy! No, thank you. Hello. Yeah. Definitely confirmed for a pest problem. Wait, did I just see a... Oh, it's a turret. Might as well kill it. We get a little bit of XP out of that. Yep, I keep hearing those small rats. Hello, another book. Goodness sakes. Oh, dude, that's another ranking on that one. Nice, we're getting some good findings there out of this. Most namely, science books. Am I just destined to be some sort of, like, science nerd of sorts? I could go for a nerd voice, but I don't have a point of reference. All I can say is, "What's up, guys?" That's all I can think of. No, you know what? I really don't have to take out the red roaches. I mean, it's only the mole rats that actively go after me. Alright. I think this is all what's being cooped up to be right now, is just doing some looting. Yeah, I think I might just have to go ahead and do a bit of, like, some jump cuts here and there. Only picking up some stuff that is notable. Alright, here's the next floor. Ooh. Wah. Actually, you know what? Here. We're actually going to go ahead and dart to the top. There we go. Ah! There we go. There. I don't want you guys going after me. There we go. I just had to go ahead and dart to the top and just had to activate this dang thing. Now, did I get the optional for this? Yep, I reprogrammed the facility. There. I didn't have to do all the killing from down there. I'm just gonna let the robots do it. Here, take a look through all these coffee mugs while I hear some ever so delicious vaporizing going on downstairs. Here, let's open up this. Actually, it's very easy. I can just force the lock. Oh, I was going to say, I was going to open the door for you, man. Oh god, can the Tetratron kill them all? No! Ah. Let me just try to stay out of... Whoa. Really? Really? Get out of here. I don't want to have to deal with you. Yeah. Sure, I'll go ahead and assist in the extermination, I guess. Just excuse me, I'm just gonna go ahead and loot some random shit. There we go. I never actually made use of that desert eagle, now have I? I keep getting multi of them, but I just never used it. I mean, it is quite of a notable weapon throughout many games, the Desert Eagle. And yet, I still have not yet messed with it. Oh god, there's a radio loose. Thank god the robots are trying to drown that out. Eh. Oh, kill this guy here too. Alright, open this up here. Alright, seeing how that I was skipping several things here, what kind of notable stuff have we missed out? Now, did I pick up... Let's see. No, we still need to get the skill books within this level. I did pick up a pre-war book, I think. I don't know how you waltzed in here unscathed. Yep, everything seems to be fine. I did think I picked up one. That's okay if we missed out on one anyway. Alright, what else? Alright, side room. Oh, that's not really it. It's more likely the case of down here. Ooh. Ah, turret. That explains it. Heard that little subtle beep beep. Well, hungry. Dang it, I was just about to grab a book. That and thirsty. There we go. Gotta make sure I don't grab the blood packs out of habit anymore, since I can't really make use of those, really. And yes, I did look up the fact that if I'm able to go ahead and try to get that blood perk. Trust me, I can't. I've already talked to the vampire guy. I can't really have any more dialogue options. So I pretty much did this out of order and, like, having to talk to several people and such. I tried. I can't get it, so... So I'm SOL, so to speak. Dang it. He can get me through the door. Alright. Give me more stuffs. What? Really? There was nothing in that? It was locked, but it was nothing. I feel so gypped. Still enjoying yourself, I see?
Do not be engaging. Order will be restored soon. Please stand by.
Let's see. There's the Nikola Tesla one. Actually, I think that's the whole stuff I got right in this place. Actually, how many stealth boys did I come across this place here? There was like 3 of them right here, I guess? That might have been all of it. Well, even if I missed some of the notable stuff, the only thing that I'm caring about is the skill books. That's pretty much all that I care about. Or anything else that seems to be very useful at the moment. Yeah, that seems to be about it. What can I say? I just like having some good old collectibles. Besides, we need to head back into Megaton before, you know, the shop closes. Might be missing out on some sort of side areas, but seems to be about it. I mean, that's all the stuff that I ever care about.